Okay, now I gotta go to my channel. Hello, everyone, whoever is there.
I'm going to move my camera a little bit out. I'm going to move my camera a little bit out. I'm going to move my camera a little bit out.
Hey,
Wait, let me,
oh, you gotta turn your sound down on something.
yeah, I just turned that off.
Okay. So we have Jean and Gwen so far. Hi, y'all.
Hi, Jean. Hi, Gwen.
Jean's coming on with me tomorrow.
Oh, great.
Her and Annie Loves Crafts. So I might come back on next week. I don't know, but there won't be no prizes next week.
What kind of prizes have you been giving away?
Well, I've been about 4 giveaways. 3 of them, it's just some crafty goodies. Like there'll be 3 or 4 things I'll send in a package. And because it's stuff I got at the Dollar Tree and Amazon, you know. And then the last prize for the first 3 days, I've made 2 coloring books now. So I gave one of those away for free.
How do you make a coloring book?
Well, I design it, and then you can do KDP Publishing, and they don't charge you anything. They just take the charges out of your profit, you know.
Did you do like black line drawings and then?
Yeah, I did. Well, I used some of them I drew by hand and then uploaded them to Procreate and then refined them. But some of them I did directly in Procreate. And but I also used AI a little bit, not much, but a little bit, just to help me get positions or ideas or something like that.
Wow. I never thought I'd do something like that.
Came out in November, one came out in December, and so I think there might be another one in the works for spring. I don't know. And so, but today I'm going to do the giveaway for the crafts, little crafty goodies. But today I have 2 journals that I've made in the past that I'm going to give away for the prize at the end, you know.
I want to paint a page in my journal, and I cut some extra paper down here.
Okay.
Hi. I thought I would do a couple little ones and then give them away like little cards.
Oh,
like
that's
cards or something.
That's really nice. So, Katie, how are you doing today, my friend?
Hi, Katie.
I was listening to one of my lives this morning just to see how it sounded, and I do need to get a microphone because I cut out a lot, and I don't know if it's me, my phone, or YouTube, or what it is. But
maybe are you moving around or?
Yeah, I do move around a lot. I did buy a microphone, but it didn't work with my phone. I think my phone was too old, so I'm planning on updating a new phone sometime in 2025. So maybe I'll just go ahead and get my microphone when I get that. Or maybe I won't need it when I update.
I haven't had too many problems with the new phone. Mr. Possum has my old phone, but I do notice that my sound level goes up and down, but it's me, not the phone.
That's
I tend to sort of fade off every once in a while. Then I catch myself and I come back like really loud and then I sort of fade off again. But that's my voice. I know it's not the phone.
that's probably my problem too. I don't know. So we have somebody. You might know her. Is it Mary Beth?
Hi, Mary Beth. Howdy. How are you? A few of my awesome possum peeps, I think, are going to pop in. They said they did sub to your channel. We got Katie, Jean, Gwen, Mary Beth. Gwen says, you sound good today. Maybe it's when you have more than one guest on.
That might be Gwen. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I assume it's because I move around a lot, and it's only my phone microphone picking up. So who knows?
I'm gonna put my journal on the floor here.
So
I have
I'm
a lot of stuff down on the floor.
going to put my signatures in this journal today, but I'm going to do the wrap method. I'm not going to sew it. I'm going to try to do the wrap method. I never did find my white thread, though.
Hi, Deb.
Hi, Deb. How are you today?
Hi, Deb.
Deb was on with me Tuesday. Was it Tuesday? Yeah.
Now, I couldn't find in my journal, but I know many years ago, I did this really fun Christmas card kind of painting, and I wanted to try that again. And it's very simple. You just make like blobs of bright colors, and then when it's dry, you draw like little light bulb and then a wire, and you sort of connect them together with like a scribbly line.
Oh, that sounds cute.
And then you can fill in the background with like pine branch kind of doodles. It's basically a doodle, a watercolor, and then a doodle.
Uh-huh.
And I can't find the journal that I did it in. I know I did one. Oh, you know what? I might have one in my box of. I'm just reading the comments there. My box of Christmas cards out in the other room. I don't know if I should go check. I'll be right back. I'm moving around, Martha.
I didn't buy much for Black Friday, but I did buy myself some. If y'all heard, I think y'all probably heard of those Hemi gouache things. I've wanted a set for years, so I thought I got like $5 or $6 off. I thought I would try them. After I watched a few videos, I thought I might regret this because they're bad to get messy and stuff. But oh well, we'll see how it goes. So we have, well, I see one new one, Mary Beth. Mary Beth, if you would like to, I can't talk today. If you'd like to connect with anybody in the chat, just tap on the blue wrench and you can go straight to their channel. And without leaving the chat, and you can subscribe or read their description or whatever to see if you want to subscribe, etc. Okay, I always have problems with this part. I always have to remember how I did it the last time. It shouldn't be that hard, but apparently
I'm back.
for me.
No, I don't see it. I must not have any left. Oh well. We'll just make up something new here. So I'm just going to take my watercolor paper. I've got some colors here. Where's my brush? Here's my good brush. And I think I want to start with some yellow. I'm just going to make blobs on the paper.
I'm just trying to figure this out, y'all, how it's supposed to go. This is an easy process, but I always have trouble with this part. Always.
What kind of stitch is that?
It says just a wrap binding. I'm not sewing.
A wrap binding. Oh, it's like a travel style where you put the pages under?
Yeah, I guess that's what you call it. But I always have trouble with tying it off because I forget how it's supposed to go. It still don't look right, but I guess I'm just gonna not worry about it. Yeah, I don't know I guess it's travel style. I don't really know what it's called.
I don't know. That's what I call it.
There we go. That looks pretty good with that gold.
Thanks, Jean. Yes, I'll try to wing it. Yep.
Midori. That word's too odd for me. I probably won't use that word. Midori.
Oh, Midori. Hi, Deb. Did I say hi to Deb? I don't know.
I don't know. Okay. I think I might have to redo this. We'll see.
Yeah, Debbie, it's afternoon here too. 2:00 in the afternoon. Are you on the East Coast, Deb? Messages aren't supposed to come in on my phone while it's on. Oh, southeastern PA. Southeastern PA. You know, I used to live in Berks County. Yellow dots. Now I'm going to make some blue dots. I made them kind of big. Oh, you know what? I'm supposed to be making little ones too. All right, I'm going to do the big ones and the little ones. Too big for the little ones. Oh yeah, Dad, we lived on a farm 22 years. Just outside of Reading, up on the hill. And then we came back to Connecticut. The wind is crazy. My daughter and I canceled our walk because my granddaughter is sick, but I'm glad with the gusts up to 41 miles per hour, it feels like 12 degrees. Hi, Linda B. Hello, good afternoon, good morning, depending where you are.
Hello, Linda. Well, yeah, this is all wonky. So
We're supposed to get gusts up to 40, even 50 miles an hour today.
Oh my goodness.
And the wind is just picking up now, but just so everybody knows, and I told Martha earlier, if I go blank, if I go dark, got to give Mr. Possum a few minutes to get the generator up and going, and then I'll be back unless the internet goes out. If the internet goes out, there's nothing I could do.
Okay, I'm gonna try this again because I was not liking the way it looked.
That's what I do. Sometimes I fuss and I don't like it, so I start over again. Brittany, bling, bling, Brittany. Howdy. Brittany's got snow and it's still coming down. We had almost 6 inches of very heavy white snow. Wet snow, I meant to say, of course it's white. We had 6 inches of very heavy, wet, white snow. And started melting when the sun came down.
So how are you doing, Brittany?
How's Bling Bling Baby? How's Bling Bling Baby doing? Hi, Marie.
Well, hello, Marie. Marie, I'm going to make you standard moderator so you can connect with people if you like to. Okay, I clipped it down. Maybe that'll help me do a little better this time.
Well, clipped it down.
Yeah.
I want to watch what you're doing. I never did a wrap like that. I've poked holes and put like an elastic, but I've seen people do it that way. Baby Bling Bling is doing great. Aw, she's just in the living room playing and watching Blue's Clues.
No.
And Brittany says a town just north of her has 80 plus inches of snow. Brittany, are they like up in the mountains? They must be like up in the mountains. Crazy wind with Mary Beth, 45-mile-an-hour gusts here. Negative temperature, wind chills. Ooh. $80 inches, that's a lot of snow. Upstate New York, don't they have like feet and feet of lake effect snow? Martha, Katie says she hears there was a big earthquake in California. When was that? No,
I don't know.
the Ohio lake effect snow. Yeah, from Lake Erie, right? Right. Same thing happening up in New York. The snow we actually got last night was lake effect snow, left over from Lake Erie, from like Buffalo area up New York. It just kind of came down into Connecticut because we're right next to New York. Yeah, Brittany's in Ohio. I'm sorry, Martha, you say something about earthquake?
I said, I don't know about that stuff till my sister calls me and tells me.
Yeah, that's something my sister would do too.
She watches the news more. She gets more California news than I do, I think.
Where does she live?
She's in Mississippi.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
Linda B lives near Lake Ontario.
That did help to clip it, I think. We'll see when I start putting them in.
Linda B says Buffalo gets the double whammy from Erie and Ontario.
I miss the snow. Like, I loved it when I was a kid, but as an adult, I wouldn't want to have to deal with it.
Oh, Marie lives in Catskill, New York. They got a dusting in the valley. Marie, I'm from New York. I was born in New York, but down the road a piece. down by the Tappan Zee Bridge. Yeah, we used to live in Haverstraw with West Haverstraw with my grandma. And Nyack, we lived in Nyack, and that's down the river a piece. Awesome, Patty. Do you use your iPhone for all your videos and pictures, or do you also use a camera? Mary Beth, I used to use a camera. I had a nice camera, and I used it like every day, and outside and inside, and it was quite a trooper for a few years. And then the automatic, the light thing, the light adjustment, stopped working for some reason. So if I was outside, everything was too bright, and then all of a sudden inside, everything was too dark, and the focusing and the light aperture, something like that, just stopped working. Hi, Annette. Annette Navarro's here.
Hi.
And yeah, so I tried with the iPhone, my old iPhone. So I did that for a while. So then I gave my old phone to Mr. Possum, and now I have a new iPhone. So I'm learning how to use that to make videos. So
Hi, Annette. Welcome. And Marie, I think I said hi to you. If not, I'm sorry, but welcome to you as well.
hey, Marie, suffer new. Oh, you know what? Ah, did you go to? My grandmother used to take me there all the time. Motel on the Mountain, I think it's called. Over there where like 87 meets 287. Motel on the Mountain. That's where I had my very first Shirley Temple. Everybody's saying hello to Annette. It says, when you figure out, let me know on the iPhone. I can do the videos, but no, Deb, I don't use the phone for editing or anything. I just take the video and I airdrop it into my computer, and I do all my editing with iMovie. But the shorts, the hashtag shorts, I use Final Cut Pro.
All right, this is what it looks like, but it's best to clip the first part down before you wrap it around. And one thing I just forgot, but I'm not redoing it again. If you want to do 6 signatures, wrap it. Make sure there's 7 across here, because somehow it gets, when you go to tie it off, you lose one somehow. So I have 5 signatures with 2 pages in each signature now.
Let me see the spine again, Martha.
So it's just wrapped and tied in a bow.
So you wrap, and then when you get to the middle, you just kind of tie it.
Yep. I always have trouble with this part, so it did help to clip it down so you don't get as confused of where things go. But there that is, ready to be decorated. And I'm probably not going to decorate it today because I'm going to make another one.
Oh, wow.
So I love this box. And I was going to do it for fall, but I thought, well, that'll go good for Christmas too. It's just a pancake mix box. So I think that's what I'm going to do.
And we got new people coming in, Martha. We got, who's this? Jennifer, living my best life at 60 and scrapbooks and memories.
Oh, hi guys. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it.
Marie said the Motel on the Mountain is now a wonderful Japanese restaurant. Wow. What iPhone do you have? What do you have now? I have, it's not the new ones. It's an almost new one. 15. I think it's a 15 iPhone.
Yeah, I've got an 11. I need to update at least to a couple of numbers.
Oh yeah, I had the 11, Martha. I mean, the 11 was pretty good, but Mr. Possum needed a new phone. So instead of him getting a new one, I got the new one. He got the 11.
Okay, I started, when I use these boxes, food boxes, I started leaving some of the you know, the part you usually cut off. I started leaving some of that on there so that it makes the edges a little more crisp. When you fold it over, it looks neater. But I might actually cut, you know, do that little side slit here so it's not so bulky.
I love that box. Did you buy that mix just because of the box, or did you like the pancakes?
I didn't. I wanted to try the pancakes, which are delicious, by the way. But then I saw the box and I'm like, oh my God, I love it. I've got another one up there that I think I like better. It's almost, but I haven't used it up yet. It's the same brand. It's just the box is a little bit different. So yeah, I have done that before though. I don't even drink tea, and I bought a box of tea once just for the box.
Uh-oh. Well, I was doing, who was I doing? Carol, was it Carol and Crinkle Path? I think it was. And she was doing a challenge with somebody else with a Dolly Parton cake mix box. And yes, I did go out and buy the Dolly Parton cake mix.
I remember that.
Just to make a journal.
A lot of people were doing that. When I think Jennifer Scrapbooks and Memories is on the chat with us, I think she did one, didn't you, Jennifer?
Gwen's working on her Gothic journal, day 5, watching and visiting with my favorite. Oh, thank you, Gwen.
Yeah, I love these pretty boxes. I have to figure out what I'm going to use for my kitty cat journal, though. I probably just, I don't know, might build it from the ground up.
Jean doesn't get how to use her little camera, don't get how to record a video and then upload it to YouTube.
Yeah, you used to have to, like if you did it on a camera or phone, you used to have to connect the cord, but now you can use Bluetooth to airdrop it, right? Well, it doesn't have to be Bluetooth, but.
Well, my old phone was supposedly Bluetooth, but I could never ever get it. My old camera was supposedly Bluetooth, but I could never ever get it to work.
But I guess if you have like Apple products, they have the AirDrop thing. I don't know if it uses Bluetooth or not, how it works.
I use AirDrop. Oh, but you know what? When I was using a camera, Jean, when I was using a camera, do you have a little chip in your camera? Because I would just take the chip out of the camera and put it in my computer and then load all the videos and photos from the chip into my computer. But if you're, yeah, now they make the cameras Bluetooth and then you just AirDrop it, or however the Android word is for that, into your computer.
Back when I started my channel 100 years ago, before I got serious, I used to have a little Canon, and I used to have to plug it in to transfer everything. Things have come a long way since then.
Yeah. Yeah, so I just started using the phone. I found that the camera on the phone was making clearer videos than my actual camera, which was not a cheap camera. Still around here somewhere.
Yeah, the phones are good nowadays. I don't really see the point of having a camera unless you, I don't know. I don't think I'm doing enough to use a camera. I'm more familiar with my phone. And I've got to the age, I really don't like to learn a lot of new, well, I like to learn new technology, but a lot of new, like, camera, I just don't want to mess with it.
I don't know where the camera is, but it was like a Sony camera. It wasn't a cheap camera. Brittany does everything from her phone. I don't edit my videos. Yeah, a lot of people don't edit their videos. They record and they upload.
Well, I avoid it as much as possible, but you could see the difference. Patty edits hers, and look how many subscribers she's got. What, about 7,000 now? Something like that.
What?
You have about 7,000 subscribers
Oh,
now.
no, 6,000.
But you do a lot.
6,000. It's hard to keep up with 6,000. I try to read everybody's comments and answer.
But you edit your videos, so yours are a lot more polished and pretty.
I have fun editing. I just love to put in music and sound effects and little cartoons and animations. And I've been going on Adobe Express.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, you can get the little titles that pop in and out and the little things that move around. And
Is that a free program, or did you?
There's a free version. I used the free version for a really long time, and they were like, you should probably start paying now. So, well, you know, I used the free version for a really long time, and then they said you have to pay, so I stopped. I didn't go on it for a while. And then I got back on it and got the free version again for a long time. And I figured, well, I guess this isn't worth it, but I don't know how long I'll pay for it, because it is like, I don't know, it's like $10 a month or something. But since now that I'm paying for it, I'm actually using it more because I want to get my money's worth.
Well, I usually use iMovie that comes with my phone, and once in a while I'll do InShot if iMovie doesn't have what I want. But I don't try to edit as much as I used to, but I think I'm going to try to start upping my game in 2025. We'll see how it goes.
That's funny, Martha, because I'm going to up my game by trying to do lives, and you're going to up your game by doing some editing. And we're like flip-flopping, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, Brittany. Fun edits. The walking gnomes last night. I didn't do I didn't make them walk as well as I did like in the summertime. I take a lot of time in making the gnomes walk from one place to another, but it takes a long time, and it was like 16 degrees outside. So I just had the gnomes hopping from one rock to the next. It takes me quite a while to get them to take little gnome steps, like coming up the sidewalk and stuff. So I said, well, these gnomes are just going to hop from one rock to the next, because, yeah, it's 16 degrees out here. Mr. Possum thought I was a little crazy, but.
Well, your videos are a lot of fun, so they really are.
Carolyn on the hillside used a cashew milk box for a cover. Well, that's interesting, Jean.
I made one journal out of a raisin box. I liked that one.
Ooh, raisin box.
I sold that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you know, Martha, packaging is just so much fun to play with, though, isn't it?
The art on, I don't want to cover the art.
I mean, these companies, they spend, you know, millions and millions of dollars hiring these illustrators and designers to design all the packaging and the boxes and everything.
Your daughter does that, Brittany? That's cute.
Listen, Patty, do you do stop motion animation? Wow, stop. Actually,
That's kind of what the gnome walk is, isn't it?
yeah, the walking gnomes was that. The gnomes hopping from rock to rock, that wasn't really stop action. But I did one with my possum, my stuffed possum up on the shelf there. And the stuffed possum, first the baby possum came out of the pocket, went up on the back, and then she laid, you know, those it's candy, it's an egg, it's joy. It says joy on it. It's got a wrapper on, it says joy. It's like a little candy egg with some kind of nougat in the middle or something. And she kept laying these eggs. The possum was laying joy eggs. That was stop motion, and that took me a long time. I figured how to do it a little bit easier than that. Yeah, the first time I tried that was it was crazy. Yeah, it was a crazy experience. Hi, I don't know who's T Friday 77. Hi, Martha and Patty. Hi.
Oh, hi, Therese.
Who is it?
Therese? I think you know who she is. She's been around a while, haven't you, Therese?
Oh, Therese.
Yeah.
Therese. Oh, hi, Therese. I didn't recognize the T Friday. Patty, how did you come up with your channel name? Jean, do you mean Possum Patty or do you mean just journaling? I'm making Christmas light bulbs with watercolor, but I'm going to doodle on them.
She has a video about it, Jean. It's interesting.
And these I'm going to give away. Hopefully, I can finish them. Possum Patty. Oh yeah, when you go to my channel homepage, there's the video that pops up first tells you all about how I got the name. Yeah, I have a master's degree in environmental education, and I worked as an environmental educator for a conservation district in Pennsylvania, Berks County. And this is really funny because I worked for Berks County Conservation District, but they sort of overlap some of their programs with Schuylkill County Conservation District, especially the educational program, because back in the day, Berks County didn't have an educator. So the educator from Schuylkill County would do some of the programs down in Berks County. Well, the educator who had been there like 20 years up in Schuylkill County, his name was Porcupine Pat. Porcupine Pat, yes, he was quite a character. So I got the job as environmental educator for Berks County Conservation District. And yeah, I hadn't been there like maybe 5 days or something, and I had to go off and do a program. And at this program, there were all the different departments. There was like fish and boat, the game commission, the forestry department, all the different conservation groups set up stations, and the kids from one of the local middle schools came around to each of these stations and did a little activity. So at lunchtime, when all the presenters were having our lunch, they got us pizza, you know, we're standing around, we're talking, and I'm introducing myself because I had just started the job. And they all look at each other and they go, oh, environmental educator, and your name is Pat. We already have Porcupine Pat. We're going to have to come up with a name for you. So they could tell me from Porcupine Pat, who is a guy who'd been there 20 years. And if they couldn't tell me from him, I thought that was pretty sad. But they said they wanted to come up with a fun name for me as environmental educator for the conservation district. And well, excuse me, they went through a whole list of names, and they're trying to do the alliteration, right? Because Porcupine Pat, they wanted something Patty. And so finally, it was the ranger from the Army Corps of Engineers. Yes, it was the ranger from the Army Corps of Engineers who came up with Possum Patty. I said, oh, okay, Possum Patty. So when I went back to the office, I told my boss about, hey, I got a new name, you know, and told him the whole story. I said, I'm now Possum Patty. And she looked at me and she said, Possum Patty? She said, that sounds like something off the Roadkill Cafe menu. Well, I'll have a Possum Patty and a sesame seed bun. She was making fun of me, but it was like, well, anyway, so that was like my nature program name, my nature journaling name. And when I'm out on a hike, that was my name. Because my job was to take people hiking, take people bird watching, do nature journaling with folks and kids, and run programs and camps and jump in a canoe and go down the river with a bunch of kids. Yes, that was my job. I got paid to do that. I did. So anyway, so yeah, Possum Patty. So it's funny because then when I retired and I wasn't doing that job anymore, and I started doing a lot of journaling, and I wanted to do nature journaling, and then I started like a sketchbook, and I joined a sketchbook school with Danny Gregory. He was in New York at the time. I think he's in California now, but he was in New York at the time. And I actually met him in Pennsylvania, and he was at a program, and he was there early and I was there early. We're talking, he's looking through my sketchbook, and we're in Pennsylvania. So I lived in Pennsylvania back then. And he said, "Oh, Patty from Pennsylvania, Pencil, Pennsylvania, instead of Pennsylvania." And so it became Possum Patty from Pennsylvania. But then I moved back to Connecticut, and people were really getting confused with the Pennsylvania part. So I changed it to just journaling with Possum Patty, because I was doing nature journaling and art journaling, and then I started junk journaling, and the rest is history. And that's the story. My trail name. Yes, that's my trail name, Jean. Possum Patty. It's all because of Porcupine Pat, though.
Okay, y'all, I think it's time for our first giveaway. We've been on for almost an hour. So, what it is,
hour? Oh my goodness.
Trivia question, and the first person I see with the correct answer will win. And if I don't know you, my address is in the description. You can email me with your address. But what you'll win is 2 or 3, maybe more little crafty items. I've got a whole sack full over here. So I'll divide it up between all the winners. And at the end of the day, you can win a journal that I made. So, okay. Hi, Crafty Witch.
Oh, who's here? Crafty Witch.
There we go. So I made you standard moderator so you can connect with people. Okay, let me choose a question. I think I've read. I'm getting confused with which ones I've read and which one that I haven't, because I thought I've read them several times now. Oh, and try not to Google it if you can help it. Okay. Okay, here's one a little bit challenging, maybe. The most of them are really easy, but and they're Christmas themed. So, the hit movie "It's a Wonderful Life," you know, with Jimmy Stewart.
Gotta hide those answers, Martha. Gotta hide those answers.
Oh, okay. I guess I better. What year did that film come out?
It's a Wonderful Life. What year did it come out? $1978. It's a Wonderful Life.
No, that's way.
That's way too new, Jean. 1946, Linda B. Are you guys guessing or looking it up?
All right, Linda B. So let me write your name down if I can find a working pen over here.
Mary Beth says 45. Marie says 1950.
Okay, Linda B, you're going to get some crafty supplies, and I already have your address. So let me write you down for the first giveaway of the day. Oh, I forgot to do, where'd it go? I had some little jingle bells. They're lost. Okay. So we'll just say, woo, 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 Linda's a winner. Okay. Hey, I need some opinions, y'all. Okay, I want to decorate my spine. Should I use this pretty ribbon, which is very pretty, or should I use the gold? I think I like the first one better. I answered my own question. Any opinions? No opinions. Okay, then I'm going to use this pretty ribbon here. But which way should I put it? Facing the front?
Some people are saying gold, some people are saying black, some people are saying the first one.
I think I'm going to choose this one. I like it because it has red and white in it, like the front of the box. So, but I need to do the back. I want to do the back cover first. Because I want to, well, you think I should cover the back?
What's on the back?
Like,
On the back of the back. No, that's pretty cool. I like that. I would leave that, but other people might cover it.
Okay. I will leave it. But I will go ahead. But I'm going to use gold on the inside, Mary Beth, so do not fret. I'm going to cover the inside with this. But I need to, this is not wanting to stick here. I better glue it. I better clamp it again. So this is about 5.5. Five, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.5. So I'm gonna go over to my guillotine, y'all.
Jean says many people use kits and purchased papers so often now. It's nice to see actual junk journaling. Once I started junk journaling, that was it. I was so hooked. Years ago, somebody talked me into going to one of those Stampin' Up scrapbook type parties, I guess they called it. And Yeah, I thought I'd get into it, and I did like 2 pages, and then I stopped. I don't know. It just wasn't for me, really. And then I found out about junk journaling, and then it was like, yeah, I like to mix both. And I was like, oh, you can take that scrapbook paper and add all kinds of junk. It was just so creative. It was so much more fun than like following somebody's pattern on doing the perfect scrapbook page. You could just create from junk mail and packaging and then add, like I buy a lot of stuff at the flea market and use recyclable stuff and just add it all in there. And I love that. Repurposing idea, right, Linda?
So did you get into junk journaling watching YouTube? Or
Yes, I did. Yes. So I started the channel. What was I doing way back at the beginning? Nature journaling and maybe some sketchbook stuff. And then because people, I was making videos, I was watching a lot of other people's videos, and then I found out about this junk journaling, and I'm like, ooh, I have so much junk. Let me make some journals. And yeah, that was it. And I loved it so much. And I kept nature journaling in my sketchbooks, but in my sketchbooks, I also do some like art journaling stuff. And I started junk journaling, nature journaling, and putting junk in my nature journal. I just smashing it all up, Martha. Just smashing it all up.
well, I had bought the stuff to do a junk journal, because I was in this membership on Facebook.
Yeah.
But I didn't see the point. And then I moved, and then everything got pushed aside. But then I was scrolling YouTube, and I saw this channel, Just Journaling with Possum Patty.
You're kidding.
And I said, I got to see what that's all about. And so I got hooked.
No.
So I was, I really like how because a lot of people will make the books, but they never show you what the heck you're supposed to do with them.
I know.
And so I said, oh, okay, I get it now. My sister says, well, what's a junk journal? I says, well, it's a glorified scrapbook.
I think it's an unglorified scrapbook.
Oh, that's better.
It's just so much more fun. I don't know, but everybody has their thing. Everybody likes to create their own, way. And I guess I just had more fun with garbage than constantly buying expensive scrapbook supplies. Of course, when I buy old stuff at the flea market, I consider that junk too, because the stuff I buy at the flea market is usually really old or pretty old, or it's been sitting around for years, and somebody cleaned out, their basement and got rid of it and wound up at the flea market. So
somebody
did that repurposing too.
Somebody got let go of their journaling, their scrapbooking habit. Yeah.
Yuppers. I think this is how I made these. I'm not really sure, but so after I made these colored dots, which are going to be light bulbs on a Christmas tree, then I put some green in the background, and this is all going to get doodled on. And I'm making 2 little ones to give away. So how would we do that, Martha?
You're going to give them away? Well, you can do a guess the number, or I can read one of the trivia questions, or whatever you want to do, and then they can email you their address if you don't have it already.
Jean took a 20-year break, started with ATCs. Yes, puzzle pieces. I'm trying to do Patty's no buy for journaling, right, Glenn? I'm no spend. I'm trying to do that for a while. Let's see. It's a old Walking Dead comic set that fell apart and make stuff from it. Oh, wow. Paper bag albums and the 1 million ways to manipulate a paper bag. I haven't started yet, says Linda B, but watching Jean and Martha has to be preparing to begin with at Crafty Witch Scrapbook. I have so much around the house that can, yes, Linda B, that's how I started. I had a box of stuff I saved. There was pictures and pamphlets and flyers and old letters and postcards. And that's what I started with. I had like almost zero real official scrapbook supplies. And you really don't need much.
Okay, so you'll get some more supplies. To add to your collection.
Brittany hasn't done any crafting in a couple of months after finishing Kelsey's 1-year journals. I've had no other oh, you'll get it back, Brittany. You won't go too long without doing something creative. Doing a different craft opens up inspiration. Oh, thanks, Brittany. Yeah, we talked about the wax seals for a while back there. Something I haven't gotten into yet. But I found working on different crafts to make journal covers with sort of keeps me in the loop there. So doing the cross stitch dragon for a journal cover and doing a whole slow stitch little journal and crocheting on a journal page and sewing on a journal page and okay, back to what we're talking about. I was just reading all the comments. Oh, so let's how many people are watching? We've got 17 people watching. I'll tell you what, guys. I'm going to take a piece of paper and I'm going to write down a number, 18 watching now. I'm going to write down a number between, let's do 1 to 18, because there's 18 people watching. Oh, no, wait, let's not do that. Yeah, no. Should make it, all right, between 1 and 25. How's that? So pick a number between 1 and 25, and the person who comes closest without going over to the number that I wrote down on this piece of paper, I'll send you a postcard. One of my paintings postcard. Okay, we got some numbers coming in. Oh, lots of numbers. It's okay if you have the same number because I got 2 postcards. I guess I can make another one if 3 people pick the same number. All right, I'll give you another minute to get your numbers on there. I'll keep painting.
Are you done with them already, or the 2 you're giving away?
My car. Oh no, I'm not done with it. Just the paint has to dry. Then I got a doodle on the top.
Oh, okay.
But I'm still painting, doing the backgrounds on them now. This is the big one. This is going to be my journal page. And then I've got 2 little cards here that I can send like a little Christmas card. It's not going to look like that when it's done. It's going to be different. Okay. Everybody has their number in. Okay. So the number that I wrote down on the paper was 16. And I don't see any 16, but I see a couple of 15s. So Marie has 15 and Scrapbooks and Memory have 15. So get 2 15s.
Yay!
So Marie and Scrapbooks and Memories.
Is your email on your page, or do you want to put it in the chat so they can send you their addresses?
Oh, I'll put it down. They can send it to me.
Okay. And I forgot to say, most people on here know Possum Patty, but her link's pinned at the top just in case somebody new happens in.
Yeah, my email is on my, you know, when you go to the home page and you do about, and you can find my information. But I put the email down in case anybody wants to email me. So yeah, so send me your address, ladies, and I'll finish a couple paintings and get them off.
Okay, I did not make that quite far enough over, so I always do that though, so it's to be expected. Let's see, maybe I'll put some more of that gold ribbon over here just to cover up a spot. So you guys, I encourage y'all to connect with each other and make friends.
That will be back in a bit. Thank you. Yeah, give me an email. I'll look for that and I'll get them out. LSP, the freckle-faced artist. Hello.
Freckles. Okay, I think I'm going to cut another piece of that paper because I really don't want to add some ribbon or something there. This one's a little... See, I think I made the wrong. Okay, here we go.
The idea on doing this is just to put blobs of bright color. Those are going to be the Christmas lights. And then put some green in the background, leave some white. When it's dry, I'm going to doodle on it. And I'll doodle light bulbs and I'll doodle wire going all the way around. And then you doodle some like pine branches in the background. It's just like a very simple, crazy watercolor doodle page. Anybody can do this. Blobs of color, right? Martha, did you ever see Brittany do I want to call it spin art, but she uses a drill?
Oh, I haven't seen that one. But that's...
Brittany, are you still there? I don't know if she's still there. Oh yeah, some of her first videos, she put the paint like on a drill and like spin it. I don't know. It's like really crazy. That's how I got into Brittany's channel. I was like, whoa, what is she doing? I love it. There's Brittany. put paint on it and then spin the drill. Yes, thanks, Brittany. That was so fun. I love that so much. Was that like out in your garage? Oh, everybody's subbing everybody else. Great. They listen to you, Martha.
That's what I like to hear. And if y'all haven't liked my live, please do that too. And share it out if you will on your community page or wherever.
The garage had a little extra room in it. That was her paint room. So everybody go to Brittany's channel and find the
Did the paint fly everywhere?
oh, yes, the paint was flying. Yes.
I mean, did it fly all over the garage?
Well, it was in the little room off the garage, she said. And that says, what's subbing? Yes, Jean's subscribing. Brittany says, oh, yes, LOL. Yes, it was flying everywhere. All right, now I have to draw my light bulbs. I don't remember how I did it, so I wish I could find my old page, but I'm gonna wing it.
So y'all are getting an original possum patty.
Oh, Brittany's got my original. Oh, Brittany had specific clothes and she wore a hat and there was paint all over those walls and floor. LOL. Brittany got my original painting of Baby Groot. Watercolor.
Well, I never did that, Brittany, but when I was taking college classes, she made us do a lot of our work in the beginning with charcoal. And I never could finish all of mine at school, so I had to do it at home. And we were doing like 6 foot long, 4 foot tall drawings. So I had to move all of my dining room stuff. I had one then. Tack that on the wall. I had charcoal all over me, all over the walls, all over the floor, all over the shower.
Oh, wow.
So it was a mess.
I'm just doodling little light bulbs.
Trying to find my glue eraser here. I can't find anything.
Bye. I think Jennifer's leaving.
Bye, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, Brittany, do that. Can you put a link to your spin art video? You can find one. I think they're a little bit older.
I can't find it. Let me see about this eraser. Will it work? Hey, I think it does. Not bad. Okay, we're getting there. Slow but sure.
Oh, Brittany found one. She has a lot. Yeah, a few years ago, she was making a bunch of them. Thanks, Brittany.
Thank you, Brittany.
Oh, I know what I can put on this page. I can journal about Mr. Possum putting up the Christmas lights. Hubby made mushroom quesadillas, says Jean.
I like mushrooms. I'm not sure if I would like them in quesadillas, but I'd sure definitely try it. I don't know why I got into journal. I was burnt out on journal making too there for a little while. But it kind of helps not to do the sewing because no matter what I do, I'm always making everything crooked.
Oh, I measure 10 times and be as careful as I can, and it always comes out crooked. That's why I say Possum Perfect, because Possum Perfect is just slightly wonky. And that likes your cover. Yes, the grizzly bear on the front of that is awesome. Was that a Kodiak bear?
Yeah.
Not a grizzly bear.
Yeah, I got that at Walmart. I was trying a new, I wanted some whole grain pancake mix. And this is what came up in my search. And it's really good with real maple syrup
Wow. Oh, I love real maple syrup.
too. Yeah, I think I better pin some of this stuff out of the way. Yeah, I was trying to join too many collabs and it's became like a job. It wasn't fun anymore, so I kind of got burnt out, but I guess when you're doing what you want to do, it's a little more fun.
Yeah, I think sometimes collabs can be a little stressful, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to try to step back from them a little bit next year. Well, I did last year too, but there at the end of the year kind of got the better of me. I mean, they're so fun. If, it sounds like a lot of fun, and then you get too many and it's not fun anymore.
There's my crazy lights.
Oh,
now I'm going to make a wire to connect them all. Just go round, 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 and then sketch some
Hold it.
pine needles in the background.
Hold it up again.
Hold it up again. Okay. Just all crazy shapes. I didn't try to make them all the same shape.
Cute.
Oh, Annette says, I giggle every time Possum Patty runs. Possum Perfect runs across your video, Patty.
Hey, Brittany, I know one that might help you get back in. The one for 2024 is getting ready to end, but if you ever heard of hashtag Artesian Journal prompt, it's hosted by Life with Patty, but next year it's going to be hosted by, what's her name? Oh, Lord. Something Kiki. Kiki's Life or something like that. And they give a prompt for you to do every week. And I've had a blast doing it. But I am not going to do it next year. I think it, because look at this monster. I'll show you. Look at this monster. And we got 4 more weeks. But yeah, the prompt every week, and you get all kinds of stuff in it. So it has been fun.
You do one every week, Martha?
Yeah, but a lot of times I don't do mine every week. I let it go for like a month and then catch up. That's why I think I prefer doing it that way, like just doing several at a time because I'm in the zone, I guess. And you get a lot of stuff done with the mess you got out. You don't have to keep making messes every week.
And you see my scribble?
Yeah, Teresa's in that collab. Oh, that's cool. And Gwen, are you in it? I can't. I think you are. Maybe not.
Now I gotta sketch Pine Bridge. Martha, did you do a flip through, or are you gonna do it at the end of the year?
Yeah. I don't plan on doing it next year, but it's really a lot of fun actually. You get to use up a lot of your supplies.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And I got some collabs too, Brittany, and they're only once a month, so you could join in on that if you want to. Make art with Martha, and I upload a prompt every month, usually on the 20th. And then I do one on the 25th called Shuffle Cut Create, and it is 2 prompts. Make art with Martha. You can do anything you want to, really. It doesn't have to be like a art canvas. You can do a journal page, whatever. But this month it was cute little critters. Shuffle Cut Create. The 2 prompts were cold and home. So with those, I just have 2 decks of cards with prompts on them. Then I shuffle them and cut them, and whatever pops up, pops up. My favorite one so far has been Musical Cow. Music and Cow. Everybody did a great job on that. I love it.
Wow.
That's why I usually make mine, casual. You can join in if you want to, when you want to. And there's not a certain upload date. You can even go back and do old ones if you want to and upload those.
Martha, do you have somewhere the people can share, or you just do like a hashtag, or?
Yeah, I have a hashtag. And I don't know if y'all are into coloring, but I'm into that too. That's why I made those coloring books. But I have one called hashtag kitty cat coloring. And if you just color a kitty cat, you can anytime, as many times or as few times as you want. I think Jamie does one about every week. I do one whenever.
Kitty cat coloring.
Yeah, because Jamie had one called Dogs Coloring Collab, and I said, that's not fair. We need a kitty cat one. Okay, what do y'all think so far?
Love that.
I like it. I thought about gluing this little edge down, but maybe I should just leave it so it has room to move. What do you think? See, there's this little edge popping up. Maybe I should glue it. think it will look better. Thank you, Gwen. Thank you, Brittany. Mary Beth. Yeah, you can do that, Brittany, if you want. I started out doing that shuffle cut create like on. I was trying to do it on 5x7 cards, but I wound up I have a little journal that I put them in, so it doesn't. I usually do a collage or a painting or something like that. Thank you, Jean.
Maybe I'll put some white branches. My white pen. Put a white dot on each light bulb. I think I did that. I'm trying to remember.
I think my Fabri-Tac is showing through, like making it darker. Oh well.
Oh, that happens. I hate that.
But I think I'm going to do another tie-in thing, so it'll probably cover a lot of it anyway. Okay, I'll show you what I'm going to do for the signatures. And the link is in the description if you want to. This is a kit by Creating with Jovi. And she has it for sale on her Etsy shop. And if you were interested in going, I don't think she charges very much. But I think it's called Vintage Christmas. And it's so pretty. I just love the designs. I think it goes good with this brown journal cover. There's no bears in it, but oh well.
No bears.
Maybe I'll find me a bear. A bar.
A bar. Killed himself a bar when he was just 3. Dan
Yeah, this is really pretty. And
washi tape. Brittany's going to try washi tape coloring. Basically coloring a page, but cutting out washi tape to fit in. Not sure.
Oh, I've seen people do drawings like that, but just pieces. Like they'll do the clothes or the hair.
Wow.
And here is the figure that goes with it. So it's a beautiful vintage looking Christmas kit. So I thought I would do that little blurb. So
Oh, Martha, like you were saying before, Barry, Davy Crockett, King of the Wild Frontier. Yepers.
hi, Barry. How you doing today?
Oh, that's a good idea, Brittany. Get a coloring book with simple designs and try to fill in with the washi tape.
I got 2 for sale, bold and easy.
Bold and easy.
The links are in the description. One's a Christmas coloring book and one's called Teddy Bears. I gave some away this week already. Because I don't like coloring with all that detail. It makes me nervous. It does the opposite of what it's supposed to.
Oh, Martha, remember you were saying, yeah, those were the videos that I found most interesting. I mean, I love the videos where people were making journals, but it was the videos where people were actually journaling that I found so interesting.
Yeah.
And those were my favorite too. And then sometimes I'd watch these people were making these gorgeous, gorgeous journals. But then they're like, oh, they're too pretty. I'll never journal in it. So actually, the craft is actually just making the journal.
Yeah.
But my craft was like doing the actual journaling. So my journals are never very pretty, like gorgeous, pretty, like, oh, can't write on this page, because the whole purpose of me making the journal is to write on the page. So sometimes I'll just leave blank pages, and then fill it up with journaling.
Yeah, I think that's the fun part too. Although I'm
Love the journaling.
about figuring out what goes on the page.
Yeah, so sometimes I don't do a lot of decorating ahead of time.
And you also have a lot of activities, which I don't. So most of mine winds up being like collaging and art journaling. So
Well, yeah, art journaling is fun though. I do that in my journals too, but I just love I love to journal. And somebody says, "Oh, well, yeah, my life is boring. I got nothing to journal about." And I'm like, "Well, I remember the day I was watching a worm cross the road, and I journaled about that."
your rock journals.
I journal about the rock. Walk down the road, I pick up a rock. I come back and I'm all excited about finding this rock, and I'll journal all about it. Hello, Berry, saying hello to everybody. Happy Thursday. 25 $1.25 tree, Brittany.
$1.25 tree.
Well, the Dollar Tree ain't the Dollar Tree anymore. It's the Dollar Plus store. Where's my gold pen?
Yeah, change the name to the Dollar Plus.
Paint pen.
Dollar around where I live that put out the 99-cent store, which was at the 99. It was the 99-cent plus store too. Plus. But I like it because you find maybe not as much stuff as a Dollar Tree, but you found some cool stuff sometimes.
Why did the worm cross the road? To beat the chicken to the other side. Berry. That's funny.
Yeah, Barry likes to come in and crack jokes here. I think I'll ink these pages. I think they call for a little ink.
Just around the edge.
Yeah, I might try out my walnut stain I just got from Jean. I've never used it yet. Absolutely, Mary.
Smiling increases your face value. That is cute. Woo. Okay, I'm getting layers on my page now. It gets more interesting as we go along. Gets more and more interesting as we go along. If I could hold it up there.
That's what makes all kinds of crafts and art interesting is the layers. Layers and layers.
Tired. What else can I put on there? Oh, how about some sparkly pen? I did the gold pen, I did the black pen, I did the white pen. How about a little sparkly pen? Glitter. This is Jelly Roll Metallic. Seems to me I did something else on the background on the original one. I don't remember. I'm going to have to go pretty soon, Martha. I got to go check on little Miss TT.
Okay.
She needs assistance every couple of hours. Poor cat. Poor kitty.
She doesn't
We're old. We all know that.
much anymore, does she? She doesn't get to come in there with much anymore, does she?
No, she doesn't move around that much anymore. She comes in every once in a while. Stinky Winky Woo's been coming in. She comes looking for me when she wants to ride down to the basement to go use the litter box.
She just got to go to that one, huh? Well, Miss Patty, I really appreciate you joining me.
Always my pleasure, Martha, to join you.
And you guys, I think it's about time for another giveaway. So let me find a good question.
Oh, you know what I want to put on here? My glaze pen. Well, maybe I'll do that. Then I got to go. Where's my glaze pen?
Okay, this one might be a little hard. Well, hi, Thomas. Thanks for popping in. I haven't seen you in a while. So this one is for some
Hi, Thomas Collins.
for some more craft supplies. Now it might be a little hard, but I bet somebody knows the answer. So the first answer I see that's correct is the winner. What artist sang and wrote the hit song Run, Run, Rudolph? Hi, Miss Foxy. Foxy's in the house.
Fox in the house. Where's my pen?
Anybody gonna take a wild guess? Huh,
Where'd you go?
know who Jerry Wow. Harry Annette Navarro. You are the winner.
Chuck Berry. Wow.
So Annette, my email is
Hey, Foxy.
in the description. Email your address and I'll be sending these out probably next Monday. Okay, let me see. I don't think I'm spelling your last name correctly. Nava. Okay. Okay, crafts. Okay, we'll have two more before I get off of here. One of them will be for a journal, and one will be for crafts. Let me give you a look at the journal. I won't do a full flip through, but I'll do a little flip through. So, and you can take it if you would like to have it, and whatever you want, write in it. So it's kind of a little bit fancy, but it's made out of just almost everything. Like this cloth came from the Dollar Tree, this doily. I don't know about this, came from BB Crafts. I don't know about the lace. So it's using a kit that I made, a digital kit, which I don't have up yet. I mean, I did have it up, but there was problems with it, so I have to redo it. So it's called Rainbow Farm. And there's a lot of little goodies in here. And I use scrapbook paper and my kit. Use some goodies that people sent me to make some pockets and tags. So look at this bit, the pig and the donkey. So there's a lot of room to add some writing and some pictures and make it your own. I just had fun, created it. Now this is a little like a mixed media tag or journaling card that I did. And so lots of bright colors and fun things, journaling places. So I had a lot of fun making this one, but I did not want to use it. I've got enough journals in progress right now.
I love all those painty animals.
And then we have some tractors, some old trucks, even some. We gotta have a barn cat.
I gotta have a barn. You know, Stinky Winky Woos is an actual barn cat, Martha.
I love her. I want to just pick her up and squeeze her every time I see her. And I even have a little shaker here with a rooster or a chicken in it. I don't know. It's a rooster sitting on eggs, I think.
Oh, that's funny.
Horse. Then we have our sheepdog or collie, whatever you call him. There's another kitty. Have pigs and cows and all kinds of critters in here. And I love bright colors, so this is right up my alley. And this is another mixed media card that I did. There's the truck by the barn.
Oh, I like that old truck. Yeah.
So if y'all want to win it, stick around to the end.
Okay, go back to that truck. Oh, that was almost my old truck.
Wait, where'd it go?
Oh, yeah. Back. I think it was back. Back.
That one?
No, it was back, I think.
Oh, there's some more.
That one right there. That's a Ford truck. That's what I had. I had a 49 Ford truck.
Yeah, I love those old trucks. So, yeah, some mixed media art in here, and my digital kit, and all kinds of fun stuff. And the tie is lace, doubled up. So, got plenty of room to do your own thing in it. Okay, thank you, Annette. Okay, let me work some more on this. So I'm going to double up a couple of pages each, or did I already do that? I don't know if I did or not. Is it really? I don't know why. Oh, Maria, I don't really know why it would do that. Yeah, probably best go out and come back in. So this really has the same amount of signatures. They're just taller. So now I gotta decide if I want to use the gold again, or do I want to use this twine. Okay, where is the gold? So I can compare them. We got the gold. We're doing the gold. Oh, you're welcome, Marie. I hope you, I don't know if you're coming back or not, but I enjoyed you being here, and I hope you will join me again another day.
Bye, Marie. I gotta leave too. I'm having so much fun doodling here. I don't want to stop. But I better get going. Hey, this is what I got so far.
So cute. I love it. It looks good. It's pretty.
That's just going to be background for a page. Thank you, Deb.
Thanks for coming by, Brittany.
Bye, Brittany. Give baby a hug from us. I got to finish that up. I got to go check my kitty. Thank you, everybody, for coming and joining me and Martha. And Martha's going to keep going, I know, for a while, but.
Yeah, I got 2 more giveaways to do, and I'm going to finish this journal at least. Well, not finish it, but get it put together.
I hope you all hang out with Martha for a while. Give everybody a heart there.
So, crew, if you want to join me, I will send you the link if I can find it.
All right. Bye, Martha. We'll talk to you later.
Okay.
All right. Bye, everybody. Love you guys.
Thank you so much. This thing is in my way again. So who wants to join me? Anybody? Oh, hi, McKay, Artful Journey. Thank you for popping in. Okay. I'm trying to get this thing out of my way and I can't. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing here. I ran out of cords, so it's going to be less signatures than I wanted. Ran out of this gold anyway. So did anybody want to come join me? Let me know and I can get the link. I like having company when I'm doing a live. Thank you, Mary Beth. Foxy, you want to come up and join me? Deb, Jean, Linda. I don't know who else is still here. Okay, Deb. All right, there we go. Well, we did wind up with 6 cords here, so let's start filling them up. So maybe we will knock off a little earlier today. Let's see. Been going almost 2 hours. We'll see. I don't know if I could do that, Mary Beth. I might get confused. Oh, I should have inked these before I put them in. Well, it's alright, I can take them out easy enough. So I got an extra sheet here to do. I might just slip it in there with one of them. When they have one signature, will have an extra page. But I think it looks pretty good so far, and I'll probably decorate it. Start decorating it. I don't know when. But yeah, I like that. And then we got all these pages to either write on, add pictures, or art journal, or collage, whatever. I like it. It's really fun. And let's try to do this bow. There we have it. Ready to be journaled in. So, would someone like to win it? It doesn't have a lot in it. Instead of that first one, that Rainbow Farm, since these are Christmas style, I could give one or both of these away instead of crafts. So what do y'all think? Anybody like to win them? And I might be able to throw some Christmas goodies in there for you, like some stickers or some more paper or something to go with it. Oh, you want to see me fill them up? Brittany says, oh, yes. So we have a mixed, I just wanted to know if you wanted to come on with me for a little while. Do you? Well, I'll go ahead and then I'll just decide. We'll talk about it tomorrow about giving these away. I might, because I do plan on filling this one up too. Little journal. I like it for doing a little bit of collage and stuff. So I got 3 here to work in. I don't think I'm going to get all 3 of those done this Christmas. You'll come up? Okay. Let me get the link because I did not save it. So I'll put it in the chat. Just hold on a sec. If I can find the link. Okay, the screen might go black a minute, but I'll still be here. Okay, I gotta go somewhere else and get the link. Hold on. Sorry about that. It's different than Restream, and I haven't used it enough to remember. So I'll go over here and get the link. Okay. You're gonna have to go. I'm gonna show you the link. It's not, you do Restream. It's quite a bit like that, except when you get in there, it's gonna ask you for permission to use your mic and your camera. And then you're gonna see a settings button. You tap that and you'll choose camera and choose back. Then you tap out of that, and then I will let you in when I see you there. So I hope that made sense. Anyway, while I'm waiting, nature calls. I'll be right back in like 2 seconds because it won't take. My bathroom's not very far away. Oh, she's there already. Cool. Hey, you made it.
Hey there.
Hi.
I had to do a whole lot of fancy footwork to get in
So you're
because
yeah.
I my mic wasn't on. I had it turned off on my computer, and I had my camera turned off because I realized that if I leave it, I realize that it stays on, and if it stays on, it's like everything is listening to everything I'm doing. And then when I click Google, it actually comes up with whatever I was saying or talking about or whatever, and that creeped me out. And it's like, oh yeah, I need to turn that off.
Okay.
So
I'm going to do one more giveaway, right? A crafty giveaway, and then the last one will be that journal. And since we were torn about the Christmas journals, I'll make a decision about that tomorrow or other time. Okay, find a good question. I don't know if I asked y'all this one, but I'm gonna ask it again. So y'all probably know the answer if I did. Okay, same as for a little packet of craft goodies, kind of like Dollar Tree stuff. Some of it's from Amazon. So the first one directly with and emails in description. So email me if I don't have. I think Linda, I think you need to turn some sound down. I hear
hmm.
I hear an echo.
Yeah, and I'm getting crackling, and I don't know why. Hold on. Mm, let's see. Okay, I changed where my sound is coming from, so maybe that'll help. I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's better now. Whatever you did, maybe. Anyway, I'll go ahead. Question. Uh, where'd it go? Okay, what mischievous character makes pranks from the day after Thanksgiving until Christmas Eve? Yeah, I think I invited you too, but you must have been gone. You want to come up? You can come up with Linda if you'd like to. You're right, Foxy. Foxy's the winner. Okay, Foxy, I'll send you a little packet of craft goodies. But email me. My email's in the description. Email me with your address and I'll send you a packet of goodies. So we got Foxy. Okay, we'll have one more before we go. And that will be for that Rainbow Farm Journal. Oh, you're backstage too, Mary Beth? All right. Hello, Mary Beth. Your screen is black. You might need to give it permission to do your mic and your camera. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to freshen up my coffee while I wait.
Good. Oh. Been running around the house and I was doing stuff around the house and trying to clean up my desk, trying to get some of the pencils off of it. And just kind of all over the place today.
Oh, she left. She must not have been able to get connection.
Maybe she'll try again. She said, "Wait, is it live? Is it live now? You
No.
were here, and your sound was off, but
yeah, the screen was black and we couldn't hear you. So did you it asked you for permission to access your camera and mic. Did you do that? Oh, I don't know then. Sometimes people have problems and I don't know how to help them really. Usually everybody has a different device, so it's kind of hard to help. Are you using what kind of device were you coming on with? Your what? That looks pretty, Linda.
Thank you.
What kind of phone, Beth?
What kind of?
Oh, Beth. She said she was using her phone. I asked her what kind.
Oh.
We can try again if you want to. Go up there and I will let you on stage and we'll see if we can figure it out. Let me get my cup. I don't know if I'm going to do any more crafting or not. I might just sit here and chat with y'all a while. because I really got a mess going on here. It'd be hard to. I could maybe do a page in my little. I meant to do some little stuff in here. Oh, you're gonna have to go. Okay. Well, maybe if you could join, maybe we can try it again tomorrow if you want to. If some of my other guests, when they leave or something. So let me see. What size is this page? So it's about 2.5, no, 3.5 by 3.5. Okay. I think I will take the page out. And maybe we'll do a little bit of journal, like collage or something. I already did the craft drawing. Were you talking about the journal drawing? I usually do that about the time I'm going to end the live. I'm going to go on a little bit longer. Oh boy.
Kind of all talked out from from being on Annie's live last night.
Oh shoot! Forgetting about her Wednesday live. I was gonna go there. I might have to set a reminder on my phone because she goes the same time every Wednesday, doesn't she?
I think so. I'm finally getting the hang of when that is. But yeah.
Okay, Jean. Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow if you're feeling better.
Take care, Jean. Oh,
I'll send you the link later.
hope it gets better. Some days are like that.
Okay, I think I'm gonna dig through my blue stuff. I'll just start putting some stuff down. I may not finish the whole page, but just kind of get it started.
Mm-hmm. You gave me an idea with that last journal that you put together.
Yeah.
I have boxes of old cards that like I just didn't know what to do with them and I didn't want to throw them away. Well, now I know what to do with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I wonder where my I've got another cutter here, but I never can find it. I didn't want to use the guillotine. But I guess I'm gonna have to because I'm too crowded to find everything. Maybe it's here. No. Ugh.
Hey, Nemo Cat.
Hey there, Jennifer. Let me see. Well, I guess I made that a little small. Well, it looks okay. I'll ink it or something. That is beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, thank you. These are, um, oop, they're acrylic markers. Um, Tanmit is what they're called. Tanmit dual acrylic marker. And they have they have like a nice bunch of metallics in there. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven metallic colors, which is kind of cool. I like them. Got them from Amazon. Like, doesn't everybody? Do we get anything from anywhere else? Like, not much, not often. Seems. I don't know. I should use the other side. And what happened? This is a book of like, they're kind of like mandala esque um pictures of cats and dogs, which like I like cats and dogs, and I don't really want to do that to them, but I liked the pictures, like the overall, like the illustration, the outside part of them, and I'm doing this for Jamie's Life 101, his dog coloring challenge, and I kept looking at the dog, and it's like I just can't color all those designs in them, so I kept trying to figure out how could I cover it up, and so I kind of was able to, but some spots I couldn't, but I just used like a really like quality pencil to kind of, because they'll really give me the coverage, and then I use a Prismacolor white to kind of blend stuff. So yeah, I actually used a Karen Dash Pablo to as the black as the base.
Do you like those? I haven't ever tried them.
I haven't really used them that much, and I'm afraid to because they're expensive. But it definitely gives that coverage. They are a nice pencil. They're a small diameter pencil, which is kind of nice when you're coloring something that's kind of tiny.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the price scares me, so I'll just say that. But you can get them single stock, so
Yeah, you seen the Karen Dash luminance? So they're even more.
yeah, and I actually didn't realize that there were two types of Karen Dash pencils until a couple months ago, and I had one luminance pencil because I was on the hunt for a good lilac or lavender color pencil, and so I bought one in the luminance, and I can't stand that pencil. But then I found out that the luminance are hard, and then the Pablos are soft.
So
So
what you didn't like about it because it was hard?
yeah, it was really hard. I don't like it. But I see now they're meant to be used together. Like use a, depending on what you're doing, sometimes you need a hard pencil to go over a soft one or something like that. And so, yeah. So,
Yeah, and a lot of those expensive pencils are made for making art on really good paper.
yeah,
Coloring books don't have that.
right. So,
Okay, so I'm probably just gonna put like one or maybe two or three little things on um each of these pages because they're so tiny. But I'm just kind of doing a little bit of collage. And I think I'm going to just put that over to the side. Probably should have inked it, but I'm just going to be careful this time, I guess. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Here's some gems. I can put those on there somewhere.
It's so weird. They have the
Well,
StreamYard has where I can type in the chat. They have help right over the spot where I can chat. So it's really inconvenient. It's like, why is it there? Why can't you make the help go away? Trying to talk to folks. But still, I actually broke down and I bought a case for my polychromos because I need to start using them because they actually are my favorite pencil. And it's like, why am I not using my favorite pencil? I'm not using them just because I don't have a case, so I don't have to move the trays out. So I bought a case.
favorite?
A polychromos, the Faber-Castell.
Really? Why do you like them? What about them do you like?
They're like all around, like just they'll blend, but they don't flake and crumble like Prismacolors. They're not as expensive as the Caran d'Ache Pablos, yet they blend well.
The reason because I've been looking at all that on Amazon, and I've been wanting all those for years, but I have never bit the bullet yet. Because there's so many people say these ones are the best, these ones are the best, and
Yeah, if I had known and had worked with them, I mean, hear people talk about it, but when you don't know that much, I mean, I started coloring with like Crayola pencils, which I still do love my Crayola pencils. And so I didn't understand like all the, conversation about different pencils and things like that. And then as I started working, coloring and coloring books and seeing how pencil react to paper and how they react differently to different paper, I was like, oh. So I had a 36 set or 72 set or something like that. I can't remember of the polychromos that I had, but I never opened because I thought, well, I'm not ready for it yet. And then when I opened them, I was like, oh, yeah, this is a thing.
well, I've never tried those ones you were just talking about yet. I'm getting some soon. I love Prismacolors, but they like if you're using them on a coloring page, they leave way too much white space.
I had a problem where I had a Hannah Carlson book that I was coloring in, and it was like kind of the first Hannah Carlson book I had, and I used that Indathone or whatever blue. Oh my gosh, it flaked and smeared and like it was a total disaster on that page, and I was traumatized. I was so traumatized I didn't pick up a Prismacolor pencil for like at least half a year to a year. I was like, I'm not using them things. So they just, but then I found out, I thought about it and I was thinking about the things that it's probably good for. And so I said, yeah, but I'm not ready for them yet. But I've been learning more about how they act with paper and how different pencils act with paper. And so I did that Kirby snake page. And then that was like, okay, now I see. Now I see what the Prismacolors do and what they're good for. So, but it was quite a learning curve. Well, actually, it was trauma. Then getting the guts to try it again. Ooh, that scared. That page is so awful. I have to show that someday because I talk about it a lot. Oh my god, it's crazy.
Okay, this page is all blue, green, and white. I might put something else in there later, but that's my first page started at least.
Aww.
Okay, let's see what else we can do here.
Yeah, they do need to be sharpened a lot, and I don't the polychromos don't seem like they need to be sharpened as much. They seem like they go a long way. That's another thing about them. Man, Foxy Colors just did a review on a crayon that I never knew and didn't know they existed. I don't know how long they've been out, but they're what do they say? Ultra Crayola, ultra clean, water something crayons, and so like you can clean up after them, but also they don't flake. Which I found that out when I was watching. You saw me under your video. I commented under your video, Foxy, because that you saw I was struggling with my color with my crayons like last week. I'm like, why are they doing this? I was getting so upset. And so yeah, that's good to know that they have those because um yeah, that was really. I'm probably going to wind up using my old Crayola crayons. I'm probably going to melt them down or something and use them to do the junk journal thing. I'm going to be melting them, melting them and flaking them and all kinds of stuff just to get rid of them and to use them for, use them for a purpose, but not purpose intended, because that flaking drove me absolutely crazy. And I don't remember Crayola crayons flaking when I was a kid. I don't remember them doing that.
I don't either.
So I was like, what is this? They must have changed. Well, I'm sure they did change how they make them. But yeah, I was not happy. And I saw they have a 64 set on Amazon and it's only $7.99. $7.99. FYI. Not that I'm trying to enable anybody.
Well, I've been looking at those Polychromos and those Caran d'Ache for years, so. Well, that's not the same color of green, but I don't care.
I personally would recommend the Polychromos. I feel like I could live without the Caran d'Ache pencils. I could live without them. I just think they're nice, like when I was coloring it. Well, one thing, you use those. I use those in what I call tiny coloring, which I don't really care for tiny coloring, but I'm getting better at doing tiny coloring in like the mythographic coloring books that are really like detailed. And the nice thing is with the Caran d'Ache is I found that when I went over places I had colored in with other colored pencils, it immediately brightened everything up. It just was like the pigment in them is really, really like over the top.
Caran d'Ache.
Yeah. But the price is also really over the top, so I'll pass for the most part. And just maybe buy a couple open stock, a couple pencils, to supplement what the small set that I have for things where I feel like a color I really feel like I need sometimes for it to really pop.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll buy one pencil like of that color for that purpose. But
Yellows are good for that. Like yellow brightens up things really well.
Well, you know how like when sometimes you color with a pencil and like no matter how much you color it with the color, it still seems dull.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm having that problem like with the I started coloring this last night and I'm just like, I think I need to just do like some other medium because no matter how much I tried to brighten the red, it still doesn't look red enough for me. And so I did use the Caran d'Ache in this part and it did brighten it up, but I don't know. I don't feel like using all of that pencil because then I won't have anything left. So, I don't know. But yeah, like reds or blacks, because blacks, it seems like not every company makes their black the same way, and like how black is supposed to be like the presence of every color
Mm-hmm.
or whatever, and like how you my painting professor a long time ago had us, he would never let us use black out of a tube. We had to make our own black because there's undertones to black depending on what colors you use to make it.
Yeah, art teachers don't like you to use black at all.
So I find that it's like the colored pencils, it seems like every company's black is composed of different undertones.
Mm-hmm.
And why did I say that? Oh, the Caran d'Ache pencil, it seemed to be like right on point. It was not too brown, too green, or anything like that. Whereas I used another cheap pencil just to see what would happen, and it had like a green undertone to it. So, and I didn't want a green lab, I wanted a black lab. I really want a black lab, but that's another story. I want cats, I want dogs, I want all my fur babies back. But is it snowing? Nope. Oops. Where is that? Yeah, they are good dogs. My sister-in-law had one that she used to spend time over here. I think it was a she. I can't even remember. That's really bad. That's how many animals have been like through between both of our houses. That's how many have been through our house. I think she was a she. But
Oh, that's nice. You're making Christmas cards. Kind of want to pop a red in here, but
mm-hmm.
yeah, I was looking at the smaller sets. I've been shopping, trying to decide what I think I want to spring for. I haven't made up my mind yet. Maybe I need to ink around that. I don't know.
Green. Oh, I just realized it's that, not that.
Okay, I'm adding the buttons, y'all. Got getting into it a little bit now. Let's go in some. Did
Did you do all your giveaways?
I have one more. I have before I leave. I'll do the journal.
I love Kodiak cakes, by the way. I make waffles with the mix.
Oh yeah, I love the pancake. I make pancake. I don't do it too often, but they're here when I want them.
Oh, public art store. I don't live near one, and it's probably good that I don't.
Well, if I drove, I could drive down. It's about 50, 60 miles away, but I don't. And I usually don't have the money anyway. It goes that far to buy something.
They get enough for me online anyway. So it's like I hit them up that way. I like when they have the deal with pencils. If you buy a certain amount, you get them at a lower price. So, and I look for when they have the sales on that too. So I usually have my cart. I have my saved list of all the pencils I know I'm going to need to replace, and wait for when they have that, and then it's like gonna get them. I need that pencil again. Sugar point.
What do you get an email telling you when that's going on?
I might, but I ignore my email a lot. I just always go and check. But I probably should pay closer attention to my email.
I don't do that because they start annoying you. Like sometimes you get 4 emails in a day from those companies, and I just don't like this.
Exactly. Because, like, a lot of times then, when I do go in my email, I just go in and I start deleting a whole bunch. All the ones by this person, all the one by that person. And when I do that, sometimes I'll find something. It's like, oh, let me go check it. But a lot of times I delete. I don't know. Email is ridiculous. It's good and it's helpful, but all the marketing stuff you get in there is really crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. I agree.
That kind of looks like a gold chain. Now I feel like I need to put decorations in it or something. I just didn't want to have to cover up this part with black also, because I just was nervous about how it was going to look if I did that. So I gave her a gold chain. I guess this is she. So. Or a very sassy he. How about that? Yeah, the emails are just crazy. I think I have something like 30,000 something emails, 32,000 or something like that. I think I saw today. I think, and I was like, what? It's like, oh brother.
That's I'm gonna do this one like it's a little gift.
Yeah, it's like maybe 10% of that is worth reading. It's pretty much so. It's like it just has me so disgusted that there's very little that I read in there unless it's something I know I'm getting that I want. Oop, just lost my tip.
With this Dollar Tree ribbon sheds glitter. I mean, I don't really mind it, but that's a lot of fall off.
Would it stay if you glued it? Do you think?
It's not all gonna fall off, but
It's pretty. It's very pretty.
Yeah, I like it. Guess I just like the reds better than that blue.
So did you talk about food in your live yet?
What'd you say?
Did you talk about food? Did anybody talk about food in your live yet today?
Not yet, but you're getting us started.
That's how I know I'm in your life. When people start talking about food, it's like, yep, I'm at Martha's.
That's our favorite subject.
I think I made my pot pie the other day, and I guess it's a hit because when I went back to it day 2 to get a piece for dinner, there was like a big chunk that was gone. It was like, okay, now we're down to less than half a pie. What happened?
Yeah, I used to make those homemade, and I would make 2 at a time because everybody loved them.
Yeah, this is a nice comfort food, and it has all your food groups in it. That's what I like. So I think I'm gonna make a beef. Deb says we were waiting for you. So I think I'm gonna make a beef noodle soup out of the leftover beef that we had for Thanksgiving. The rib, what is it? I don't even know what it's called. Some kind of I can't even remember the name of it. It's I guess it's similar to prime rib, but it's like whatever part it is, it still has the bones in it or something. I don't know. So I think I'm gonna make a beef noodle soup.
Yeah, I'm putting this bird on here. Should I cut his tail off or just let it hang?
Oh, let it hang. Let it hang.
Oh, that's a sticker. I can. These are so thick they feel like they're chipboard, but they have sticky on them.
Yeah, let it hang.
I'll have to put something on there though because it's um sticky. So let me put this piece back on there. Maybe it'll be all right. So it doesn't stick to everything.
Yeah, Nemo Cat. They have stores all around the United States, and there's just not one near me, but I don't know. There's probably one if I drove like a couple hours, 2 or 3 hours, there might be, but um, I know that they merged also with this company that I used to buy my paint stuff from, called Utract. So like I know they have a bunch of Blicks that are like merged with Utract that are in like New York City area, New Jersey, um, but that's all too far away from me. So I'm closer to Canada. If they have one in Canada, I'd be better off going there. It's called. Let's see if this will let me chat. Oh, that's the wrong one. Wrong keyboard. And I can't do it by enter. How annoying. Did it let me do it? Yeah, it did.
Yeah, they have stores too. There's one about 50 miles from me. I used to go to it when I was going down to college to buy supplies. Uh, Nemo Cat. They have lots of good stuff in there.
Mm.
I like the present with the bird so much. I'm gonna do it same way on this side. Okay. Linda, you like doing the really detailed pages, don't you?
Yeah, I think I do. Not all the time, but like I think when I have a lot to, it helps me like focus and just kind of tune out things. And like this is a busy time at work, and so doing this little stuff like this, I can just like immerse myself in it and forget about all that nonsense.
I prefer easy ones, but I still never gonna do those little tiny detail ones. But
Yeah, see, I like doing the easy ones too. It's like I don't know. There are times I just like, oh, I can't deal with all these little bits and whatever, and I will just. But the thing is, like, I have to have my tools out for it because for the most part, I don't. It seems like I don't like using pencil on those. I like using crayon and markers, but I'm not good with markers, so um, that adds another kind of
bought my,
little thing to it. But
I bought myself some of that Hemi gouache. I'm gonna try using that in the coloring book.
yeah, me too. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna try that too. I'm actually thinking of trying it with like this page and this one. I started on Annie's Live, and I just didn't like how it was looking with pencil. So yeah, and that's another thing I thought about doing with these too, Deb, is like to start with marker. I think that's probably what I should have done, is to start with marker. But
I've never heard of those, Deb. Pamela's Passion for Coloring. Coloring Maya. Color with Maya is another one. I'll check those out.
so sometimes I just use pencil because it's like the thing I'm most familiar with.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'll pick a detailed page because that's what the pencil kind of, works best with. But it's kind of just by default that I wind up doing that. So,
Yeah, I kind of like that.
it doesn't look green anymore, does it?
gotta clean this table again before tomorrow. It's a huge, huge, huge mess.
I don't feel alone then.
Huh?
I says, now I don't feel alone. My desk is always a huge mess.
It's like a hurricane's been through here. Because I'm trying to find my stuff. And I can't find my stuff. And I know it's here.
I laugh because I like how you say that. I'm not laughing at your situation.
I know. Oh my gosh, where is it?
I wish there were a clean up after creating fairy.
Huh?
I wish that there were a clean up after creating fairy. That you could just like say, okay, do your magic.
Free. Had this big long thing of, here it is, in the floor. I should know. Look in the floor when all else fails. Well, there's not a dark blue one, but I guess I'll use a light blue one. I love these snowflake stickers. I need to see if Michael, I got them like 3-4 years ago. I need to see if Michael still has any.
They're pretty.
I had some in gold and silver. I never thought I would get them all used up, but I think that might be the last one. If there's another one, it's floating around, I don't know where. So I finished one whole signature. Well, I think there's another page to it, but let me see before I lose everything. I thought I had 2 pages in there. Where'd I put it?
I know, I'm wondering, can you make yourself bigger, Martha? So we can see.
I don't know how to do it. Not on screen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if either. Wow, how pretty.
That's one side. And here's the other.
Aw. Oh, I love the little swirly green and white, like the candy thing on the.
Yeah.
Oh, how cool.
Got those at Michael's. So yeah, I'll probably work on this again tomorrow during the live and try to fill out some more of it. But I'll tuck this in here and then I can do another one. I might try to make it a little flatter. But
Those combinations are nice.
So what would y'all call that? Would you call it collage? Or because I use everything like buttons and stickers, probably and charms, anything I can get my fat little finger on. So yeah, see, this is what it's going to look like. And then when I do another page, there, yeah, that was a good idea to do this little one.
That's adorable.
Tail sticking out. Mixed media. Y'all say mixed media. Okay, all right. It's time. I guess I'm going to give away this journal I showed y'all earlier. So if you get whoever wins it, I want you to use it, not lay it on a shelf. Okay, that's the deal. So, would y'all like me to read you a trivia question or guess the number for the journal? So I'm getting tired. I gotta go eat. I'm hungry.
Food.
Okay, everybody wants a number. Okay. Let me find a pen. And that's going to be a feat within itself. I can use this pencil. Yeah. Let me write my number down. I'll write it on my questions. Okay. I'm going to say I pick a number between 1 and 25. I'll go ahead and write it down so you know I ain't playing favorites. So, let me see. What number do I want? Okay, I got it written down. Start putting in your numbers if you want to win the journal. Oh my God, Mary Beth. You hit it on the head, girl.
Oh.
So, did you already win something today? I thought you did. Maybe not. All right, Mary Beth. My email is in the description. Email me with your address and you'll receive the journal. No, what? You don't believe it or you don't want it?
Oh, maybe no, she didn't win anything yet today.
Oh, okay. All right. Mary Beth wins the Rainbow Farm Journal.
Oh, that's funny. She said her daughter was thinking 16 and she was thinking 18. So she picked in the middle.
And then I am on Instagram, but I don't go over there too much. I can only handle about one social media at a time. I don't even hardly go to Facebook anymore either.
Me neither. They both make me crazy.
Okay, Mary Beth, email me and I will get these gifts out. I'll probably start packing them this weekend and try to get them all out by Monday. So we got one more day of goodies, y'all. Come back and see me tomorrow and you might win something else, okay?
Okay.
So I'm sign off now. We've been on here almost 3 hours. Let's wait another couple minutes till it changes over here. I want to see. It says 2 hours on my screen. I think we got. Oh, there it goes. 3 hours. All right. I'm gonna say bye. I love each and every one of you for being here and for playing. And tomorrow we have Jean's Gems and Annie Loves Crafts. And like today, if somebody leaves early, I'll invite another guest up to join me, and you can either just chat or craft or do whatever you want. And we'll have 4 more giveaways tomorrow. Another journal. Bye now. Love y'all.
Bye.